Hello pilots and ground crew. Right, I've just got a fully charged battery, one of these little one cell things, and I'm doing a test. I'll explain more about the test at the end of the video, okay? At the moment I've just got my little run cam I'm using here, but I'll explain more about the test at the end of the video. So this is going to be a bit shaky for a couple of seconds. I'm going to pop the battery in here. Turn on the old VTX and everything to record the flight, which is coming on there, so press record now and you'll know it's a solid flight, so you know what to change batteries. You see, there you go. Right, gonna pop that there. And let's get to the flight and I'll tell you more after the flight.
The bell.
There are no flowers in his house. There are no paintings hung on the walls. There is no fire. Oh, oh, he's the loneliest man in the world. He never knows what the time is, or the day, or the month, or the year. Time means nothing to him. Oh, oh, he's the loneliest man in the world. The loneliest man in the world. There's no sunshine in his house. He never draws the curtains at dawn. He lives in his own world because he's the loneliest man in the world. He doesn't have any friends. Nobody likes him at all. He is so weird because he's the loneliest man in the world. The loneliest man in the world. He's the loneliest man I've ever seen. He doesn't want to speak at all, but inside I scream. Let me out, 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 let me out. He doesn't have any friends. Nobody likes him at all. He's so weird because he's the loneliest man in the world. The loneliest man in the world.
Good single, The Tourists, and The Loneliest Man in the World.
Right then, this is still all part of the test. I know we're a bit all over the place today, but just bear with me. I'm going to take the Lipo out, keeping it in view so you don't think I'm up to something. And as you see, port 3 and port 4 is empty, so we'll use port 4. If I can get the bloody thing in. There you go. 3.66 volts left in it, which is fine. Right, and I run that to over 3 minutes, about nearly 3.5 minutes. Right, so at 3 minutes, there's no problems. So now let's change cameras, put the better camera going, and I'll tell you what the entire test was all about and why I've done it. If you're still there, thanks for watching, and everything will be explained now. So you're still there then? Well, thanks for hanging about, and all will be explained now. What it was, well, what kicked all this off first of all was Andy RC actually. He did a test on lots of little whoops, tiny whoop style quads, right? Not tiny whoops, but tiny whoop styles like the QX65 that I've got. In fact, he did test with that as well, and lots of others. It was an interesting video actually, but in that video I noticed when he did a flight test, as in how long does the battery last, he only got 2 minutes 40 out of it. Right, now I also received a comment from, I wrote his name down so I pronounced it correctly, which I'll probably pronounce wrong, so sorry mate. Right, Snorky FPV, I think that's right. Snorky FPV. But he left a comment saying he was only getting 2 minutes flight time from his QX65, and I thought, well, something's a bit weird here, right? Because I'm getting 3 minutes every time, and more if I push it, but I'm happy with 3 minutes. I'm happy. Right, I know the battery's fine, and I'm not getting any problems with puffing, as in the battery's puffing up or any big bangs or out like that. So I stick at the 3 minute mark. So I left a comment to this Snorky. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, pal, I'm sorry. Basically saying, get in touch with Banggood, where you got it from. There's something wrong there. You want to get your bloody money back or get a new one or out like that, right? Because even though I support Banggood and I get a lot of stuff from them and stuff like that, if there's something wrong, there's something wrong, and you want your money back. As it happens, he was nice enough to reply, and as it happens, it wasn't a problem. Right, one of his motors was having a problem, and he swapped out the motor, and everything was fine then. Right, if you want to read about, we had a little chat, so to speak, backwards and forth about it, but he sorted it out. It's in the link in my original video, the QX65. I'll leave a link to it. Right, but he'd sorted it out, which is brilliant. I'm really happy for the guy. Right, because the last thing you want to do is buy something and it's knackered. Right, so annoying. But he got it sorted and brilliant. But getting back to it, that's why I did this little video. Not just because of him, but also because of Andy RC and a couple of other people. And I thought, well, why am I getting more flight time? Right, and I think what the problem is, right, the actual on-screen display calibration that you get, right, as you look at it and you see your battery voltage dropping and dropping and dropping, right, if you run it to 0.3, where on your little battery picture, for want of a better word, right, it'll go to black and you think, oh, it's completely empty, it's dead, it's had it, stop quick, right? But then when you turn it off and turn it on again, it might jump to 3.5 or 3.6 or 3.7. Oh, there's loads left in it. The actual on-screen display through Betaflight isn't calibrated correctly. Now, I can't, well, I suppose I could go to the computer and show you how to do it, but if you've got one of these things, right, which run off Betaflight, you should already have a general idea. If you don't know, let me know in the comments, and I'll do a quick video of an on-screen display of how to set it up in Betaflight. But if you go to your battery section in Betaflight, where you see for your readout for your on-screen display, right, you'll see your maximum voltage, minimum voltage and halfway voltage. For halfway voltage, that's not the correct word. Oh, terminology out the window. Halfway voltage, mid-range voltage, that sounds better. Yeah, but the low is set at somewhere around 3.2, I believe it was. Well, I dropped that to 2.9. Right, now that doesn't mean I'm going to run my battery down to 2.9. That won't be a good idea. But now I know I can run my Lipo down to 0.3. Right, and even though the on-screen display, the picture of the battery goes blank, right, which you'd have seen in the video, but as you also would have seen, as I took the battery out and I tried to keep everything in shot so that the trolls don't jump on me and say, ah, you swapped batteries, you git. Well, no, I didn't actually. I kept everything in shot and popped it back in, and as you see, it was at 3.77 was it, or 3.67, something like that. But what I mean is, it was okay. It won't run right down to a dangerous level, and as it happens, it got charged up again that night, and I say that night because this is tomorrow. And it got charged up again that night, and got flown again. So yeah, go into your Betaflight, and where you do your battery settings, right, on your minimum voltage, you want to drop that down to 2.9. Right, so that when you're flying, when your battery voltage drops to 3, then stop, and you will get a solid 3 minutes every single time. You'll get more, but don't push it. You don't really want to be pushing it as far as it'll go till it's dead, right? Or the batteries will puff up and you'll knacker them up. They might last a bit. You might get away with it for 4, 5, 6, maybe even 8 flights. But your battery is going to puff up, it's going to get knackered, and you're going to have to dump the thing. Alright, but 3 minutes solid is plenty for these little things. Alright, so that's what I do. I push that one a bit further. I think it was 3 minutes 20 or 3 minutes 30, whatever it was, just to show you. Alright, so at 3 minutes, my cut-off range, when I check my battery after 3 minutes, is about 3.8, for argument's sake. It's roughly round about that mark at 3 minutes, which is absolutely spot on and perfect and no problems whatsoever. So that's why I did the test. Alright, and like I say, I tried to keep everything in shot, so you know I won't frigging switching and swapping and pissing about. So if you've stuck all the way to the end, you know what the hell was going on now, and thanks for watching. And I hope this answers a few questions. And like I say, if you don't know how to do your battery in Betaflight, leave us a comment. And if there's a few people, I'll do a quick video, because it'll take seconds. However, saying that now, you do your battery for one of these little quads the same way as you do your battery voltage on a bigger quad. So all you have to do is type into YouTube Betaflight battery settings or something along them lines, and you'll find somebody doing it. If you look on Joshua Bardwell, right, I'll guarantee you, if you go onto Joshua Bardwell webpage, YouTube channel, go to his channel, and in the little bar where you can type in, if you type in Betaflight battery setup or something like that, he will have a video on it. Right, I can't tell you the exact link because off the top of my head I don't know it. I might, if I look it up after this video, I'll put it in the link, right? Because he will have one. I'll guarantee it, he will have one. He's got a bit of Betaflight of every bloody thing. Right, so there you go then. That's what you want to do. Right, now remember, this is me, how I've done mine, right? If you do yours the same way and it blows up, please do not come and cry into me. It's your own bloody fault for listening. Right, that's my disclaimer. But that's how I have mine set up, and I'm getting 3 minutes every single time. Okay then, don't blow your quads. Okay then, pilots and ground crew, right? Hope you found this a bit interesting and helpful. And once again, I'm looking again, Snow Key FPV, I'm so happy you've got that sorted, mate, because it's so disappointing when you get things and they don't work. Even though Banggood, I've got, well, I've never had a problem with customer service at Banggood, right? But seeing that, I've ordered hundreds, literally hundreds of things from them. And I think I've had a problem with 2, maybe 3 items. I get in touch with them, get them swapped, no problem at all. Right, they've got good customer service at Banggood. Now there's going to be a million comments saying no they haven't, but I personally have never had a problem with Banggood. And I have literally ordered hundreds of things from them. Okay then, over the years, by the way, I don't mean in the last week, I mean over the last, many years, many years. Okay then, thanks for watching. If you like, subscribe, and leave thumbs up, leave comments, whatever you want. Okay then, thanks for watching. If you stuck all the way to the end, a big thank you for watching. Because I bet at the beginning you was thinking, what the hell is he doing? Okay then, thanks, and catch you next time. Cheers.